Okay, just gonna cut this orange right here. So, oh, the smell is delicious. Hello YouTube, this is Tammy Pie and I'm back with another video. This is going to be Tarot March Madness, hashtag Tarot March Madness, which has been started by our friend Livy over at Crescent Dreams Tarot. And this is going to be the battle between Aqua Maree and Voyager Tarot. These are collage decks, so their similarity is that they are also quite busy collage decks. I mean, I could, as you've seen before, do an entire Tarot March Madness with just collage decks. In fact, I thought I might do that, but instead we're going to just do these two. And the reason is because they're both kind of underdogs. I mean, I've spent a little more time with Aqua Maree, but I haven't spent a huge amount of time reading with either deck. So we're going to do the battles. The first round will be cardstock and shuffleability. Second round will be most favored cards, or in the case so far as it's been fewest disfavored cards. And then if we have a tie, we'll move on to the tiebreaker, which is a 3-card reading. It is the same reading for every deck in the month-long Tarot March Madness, which is do, don't advice on the same question, which is how do I move forward with the rebuilding of my collection. So, and then actually there's an even further tiebreaker should the case happen, but that's only happened once so far, so hopefully we don't need to do that. So let's begin. This is Aqua Maree. I believe this is still available. It is an indie deck, but it is not a super expensive one. And I think this was done in honor of a found family, or like an auntie who died, or perhaps a mom. This deck is dedicated to the home I left and to the people I now call home. Yeah. Okay. So this is like a really nice homage deck, which I always appreciate. Oh, it's in order. That's kind of a bonus. Well, maybe not, because I'm going to shuffle it. The size is nice. This is I believe, a little smaller than your standard Rider-Waite. Let's see if I can pull out a Rider-Waite fairly quickly and compare them. So yeah, it's a little, oh no, this is exactly Rider-Waite size, okay? It's a little slipperier, so it fans really nicely. Tiny bit glossy, but not the super gloss. So you can see I've got the lights on. If I recall correctly, there's a lot of diversity in this deck. No edging, so no sharp gilding. That's kind of nice. It's a little thick, which usually isn't that big of a deal for me, although yeah, this is actually a really nice bendy cardstock for how thick the deck is. And of course, because of that little bit of gloss, it overhands beautifully. Shall we shuffle a little more? Why not? Because it's a pleasant experience. So it is a large deck. Those of you with smaller hands might have trouble getting a grip on it. But for me, this is kind of delicious. Okay, so let's look at Voyager. Of course, James Wanless. This is totally in print, and in fact, it's not even very expensive. Where I am in Hilo, it's hard to find good tarot decks in store, and I actually saw 2 copies of this in the place where I got my Our Tarot. This one is a little on the glossy side. I think this is a red feather. No, it says Fair Winds. It says this publishing company is Fair Winds. Okay, well, but it feels like the Schiffer Red Feather. The cardstock is a little thinner, it seems like, but it feels like this deck is the same width. Huh, how interesting. Also, no edging, which to me is nice. This one is a little wider and taller, and I feel like these borders that's kind of a negative for me. Let's give it a little shuffle. Wow. I kind of like that shuffle. This reminds me, you guys aren't gonna all get it, but this reminds me a little bit of the Robert and Place Vampire Tarot. It does not fan as well as Aqua Maree. So for some people that's a plus, and for some it's a minus, but for me that's a minus. I like this super smooth fan in cardstock. It can make it a little hard for some people to handle, so the cards feel jumpier, but I'm gonna give this to Aqua Maree for size and for fanning. I think their cardstock is kind of better, but very similar indeed. Okay, so let's look at for round 2. So Aqua Maree wins for cardstock and shuffleability. Let's look at favored cards. Ooh, the Lovers. Okay, I'm gonna bring you in so we can really look at these. So this pile here is going to be the cards that I like, and I do like this. It does show the traditional kind of wedding thing going on, but there's a little more to... Sorry, I lost you. Trying to pull in. Okay, there's some plant life here. There's some other material. There's like a potpourri bowl. There's there's quite a bit. This is very busy collage. Okay, and here we have 10 of Cups. I also like this. This looks like lilac to me, which is one of my favorite flowers. You've got roses. You've got like what looks like inherited jewelry. Family photos. Love that. 9 of Pentacles. Again, some beautiful collage bits and pieces of comfort things, even some comfort food. In the Hermit, I've drawn this card before, and I really do like this. We got a top of a mountain. We've got some like rooms in a cross shape, which is interesting. Some darker stuff, and possibly someone famous who was hermity. 3 of Wands looks like some adventure stuff. A guy on the top of a mountain with a dog. Cool. 7 of Pentacles. Interesting. Shopping. Kind of dig that. The Chariot, I've drawn this card. It does talk about power. Page of Cups. I don't know. I'm liking this busy collage, but it is kind of hard to read at times. I'm going to put this Ace of Swords over here. Although I get it, I'm not sure I love it. King of Swords, I'm also going to put over here. I also get that, but I don't know if I love it. I actually kind of like these busier ones where it gives you a lot to process. The painter, the person working on the teeny tiny stuff, I totally get that. The weaving, how that takes time and practice to get really good at. Strength, yeah, I get that right away with that. Knight of Cups. I think that octopus is super interesting. Three of Cups, I get that immediately from this card. Queen of Wands, I get immediately. The King of Wands, I totally get. The Seven of Swords, I've always thought this was kind of interesting imagery. Love this Queen of Cups. Love this Ace of Pentacles. The Star, I don't super love that imagery. Eight of Swords, I get right away. Two of Pentacles, I also get right away. This bit up here, like this black and white film stuff, I totally get. And the dog waiting for a command, I love. 10 of Swords, I get it. Seven of Cups, I like all this like fattening horrible food imagery because don't we all go through that? Page of Swords, I get this this like looking deeper at something with this piece of equipment. I like that. Ace of Cups, I love that imagery. Eight of Wands, I get right away. Nine of Wands, I get this imagery right away. If you've ever been on a road trip where like when you're driving through Nebraska to get to the East Coast, it's just like endless. I'm going to put this over here just because I'm not super loving that imagery. The Knight of Pentacles, though, I get. Queen of Pentacles. Don't super love that one either. The Fool is okay. Don't super love it. Eight of Cups. Interesting. Don't super love that one either. The Moon, though, I do like this Moon. I don't know if it's like the jewel that brings it in for me. Nine of Swords, I get and I like. 10 of Wands, I get and I like the lost car keys. The Magician, I really like that mask. Nine of Cups. Interesting. I'm going to put that one over here. Page of Wands, I get and I like. Knight of Wands, I like this one too. The Sun, I love. Four of Swords, totally get it. The bathtub brings it in for me. Ace of Wands, love this imagery. Six of Pentacles, I like that, the barber. Death, I love this. Like the imagery comes together and means something different. I like those works of art. Six of Cups, totally get it, love it. Five of Swords, like it. Judgment, really like that one. Three of Swords. Yeah, I'm going to put that one over here. The World, I really do like this. Weirdly. Five of Cups, totally get that one. Queen of Swords, I really like. The Hangman, I love this imagery. Four of Cups. Yeah, I like that one. This one I love. The High Priestess I really like. Page of Pentacles I really like. This Temperance I really like. All the different ways of balancing. Really dig that. Six of Swords. This was a great idea. The Empress I really like. This Four of Pentacles I really like. The Seven of Wands I really like. Three of Pentacles, really like that. Oh, love this Emperor. What a guy. This Two of Cups, yes. The Devil, yes. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. The Tower, love this imagery. Five of Wands, it's okay. Wheel of Fortune, this is the cover. I do like this. Two of Swords. This is weird, but it's weird in a good way. King of Pentacles, yes. The Hierophant, totally, 1000%. Love this Knight of Swords. Yes. Four of Wands, I like. The Two of Wands, yeah, that's really good. And this King of Cups is great. So, okay. That was a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards that were not my favorite. That's not very many, is it? Okay. So let's do Voyager. Hang on just a second. I'm over here at the academy doing laundry. So this is my chance to come in and do some videos. Love this Child of Cups. And you know, these decks are super interesting because it is, I'm sure for some people, for the neurodivergent, it's both excellent and difficult to look at these cards. So while I do laundry, I can come up here and do a few videos, but this one probably isn't going to take that long, so I might do two. I might, bunch these up in two, especially when I have, I got to get through 16 decks. I've already done, this will be 5 and 6. But I mean, I've got all the way through March. And of course, I'm not familiar with these, super familiar. I mean, I'm a little bit, like with Aqua Maree, there were some cards that I definitely, recognized and remembered that I really liked. This one less so. This one, this to me, the imagery is harder to like totally pick up because it's also, he switched a lot of things up. At least with Aqua Maree, I recognize what he's talking about. Actually like this. But with Voyager, he changed a lot of things. I like this imagery. So I don't always entirely recognize the tarot concepts. And I haven't read, I have the big book, but I haven't read it. I meant to. I swear I meant to. And so looking closely at this imagery, I feel like I have to, in these battles, kind of process it quickly. So does it process quickly is what's going to make it work or not work for me, right? And already these ones are a little harder for me to relate to. But in a way, that's kind of the beauty of collage work. It makes you look, right? It makes you think, well, why? Why don't I like that? Or why do I like it? Eight of Wands is harmony. That's interesting to me. Man of Wands. So that's got to be the king, right? Or is it the knight? No, I do like this. Ace of Cups. And like certain bits and pieces of this work for me, and certain bits and pieces of this do not. I think the whole suit of worlds is interesting. I believe worlds is, he's making worlds pentacles, right? Do you like that? The Achiever. I don't. And then when we have the keywords to work off of, I'm wondering if that's better or worse. Yeah, that's good. Interesting. Star. Two of Cups. I don't know if I like that one. Six of Cups. No, not with that. Master. Sage of Worlds. Huh. I don't know if I get it. Do I like this Ace of Worlds? I like the Tower. Funny because I tend to like Tower cards. And alternative Hierophant cards. I do like that Nine of Cups. Sage of Wands. Yeah, that works. Time, Space as Judgment. It's an interesting card to me. Ten of Wands is Growth. Really like that. Child of Wands, I just like the artwork. And that's what it comes down to with a lot of these cards is I just like the artwork. Sage of Cups is the Regenerator. How interesting. Okay. Aspiration. I get it. Don't like that. Compassion is Three of Wands. I mean, I sometimes I just don't like the switcheroo, right? Synthesis is Eight of Crystals. But, you know, sometimes that's what it's all about, right? Funny. Four of Cups, anger? Huh. Anger. You know what comes to mind is that the Deviant Moon card where he's like pushing the cup off the balcony. Don't get this. You know, I want more out of my Moon card. I like this imagery. This is a little disappointing to me. I like this. Really like that. Huh. Get it? Like that imagery. I also like this. I really like this. That Lover's card is iconic. I like that. I think this is interesting. I do like this. I think that's interesting. I like that. I like that. Does it come down to color? Yes, I like this. I like this. Cups. I do like that. And I really like that. Huh. Yeah, Ace of Crystals. Sometimes with weird stuff where they split it up, I don't know if I love that. And change like everything. You kind of just have to let it be what it is. And that's fine. But I also have to, and I do like this. I think that, all right, let's see what we've got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that was pretty close. This is, Aqua Maree is definitely the clear winner. Thank goodness, because it's going to be really fun to work with this card stock. I hope she continues to beat some other decks. So this wasn't very long, and that's fine. You know, some of you are probably relieved to not have too long of a video, but what I am going to do is put some B-roll at the back, because I just got back from Hilo, and I saw a lot of cool, nice stuff. So thank you for coming. Aqua Maree moves up. I'm making a little bit of B-roll here. This is my nephew's house in Hilo, where we're staying. Just a second. This is the back of the house where he's going. Oh, it's beautiful stuff going on. It's a Coleman hot tub. This is an orange tree. A bit of Spanish moss. These oranges are delicious. I made a little video of me cutting one open for my breakfast this morning. Some really beautiful anthuriums. Tea leaf. This is a Kenny tree. It's really, you can see it a lot better from a distance. But the blossoms are all the way up there. The smell is really good. Got mosquitoes all over. And the chickens in the background. I took some video earlier, but you couldn't really see because it was rainy and early morning. Look at these beautiful orchids he's got growing here. There's a chili pepper tree over there. There's a barbecue pit. That chili pepper right there. Across the wall, the neighbors, they've got all kinds of good stuff growing too. Look at these giant papayas. These papayas are so big. They're about the size of, I don't know, someone's calf. Calf muscle. Tea leaves. An avocado tree. Doesn't have any avocados on it right now, but there's a bunch of flowers, so it's gonna bloom pretty soon. This is passion fruit, lilikoi. My nephew was telling me earlier it's the purple lilikoi, which I didn't even know they had purple lilikoi. The vine goes all the way over the fence. It's a nice little taro patch. I think that's an avocado. Just a baby one. This one. Their arms are so pretty. Look how pretty this tree is. I forgot the name, I asked him twice, but these berries grow right on the bark of the tree. Just eat them like that. They're great. I got a little bit. On the ground. There's a little pineapple. My nephew was showing us this yesterday. Let me show you this. This is kale. Take some of those home with us. I think this one. Good morning. Back to the house.